There are some rules, so please, we're trying to refrain to no eating, and if your cameras get a call, just turn off the phone, mute the mics, and all that stuff, and try to, again, no politics or no religion or nothing like that. We're trying to keep, we're trying to keep everything positive and all business related. So that's what it mostly is. So give me 1 second here, and we'll get started shortly. Just let me mute everybody. Hold on a second. I gotta mute everybody. There we go. And I'm going to start. Welcome, everybody. My name is Juan Vitas, and we're here on Winning on Wednesday. And the purpose we're here is to simply get to know each other. I always say people do business whom they like and trust. And this gives us an opportunity to really get to know each other and become friends. That's the purpose. Become friends, and bring the value of trust. And from trust, you naturally get the business. Trust me. I've done this plenty of times. And I just want to introduce my co-host. Meryl, how are you, Meryl?
I'm doing very well. Meryl Oshner, marketing consulting and podcast producer.
Excellent. And I would like to also introduce my other co-host, Robin. How are you, Robin?
Good morning, everybody. Robin Chatskin, concierge travel agent. I like to make you go away.
Yeah. All right. Since we have a lot of people here, I normally like to introduce my board of directors, but now since we have a lot of people here, you can check out the website. I would like to thank you. I'll be calling the board of directors throughout the meeting. So when I call them to ask them for the question of the weeks, those are the board of directors. So we'll recognize them throughout the show. So Robin, speaking of which, we're going to go straight to the question of the week. Do you want to start it off?
I absolutely would. So the question of the week is, what have you learned either from another WOW member or from somebody else that has helped you in your business? For example, I was on the phone this week with a client who all I needed to do was take $100 deposit. He was the guest of a destination wedding. Had a couple of extra minutes and I said to him, so what is it that you do? And he told me, he's 29-year-old, and he said that he did SEO and websites. And I said, oh, that's very interesting. What do you think about the change in the Google Analytics? And he started talking to me about it. Then I started asking him questions. And he was fascinated by the fact that I actually knew what it was that I was speaking about. Well, had I not been spending so much time worrying and thinking about the analytics from my website, from the WOW website, from all the things that we were doing and having conversations with Juan, that I would never know anything about that. Well, all he wanted to know was, am I going to be at the wedding? I can't wait to meet you. Let's have another conversation. He will never forget me. So that is where the question came from. So think about a conversation that you've had with another WOW member that had nothing to do with your particular business, that perhaps helped you sell a piece of business, or another person in your life that you've been able to use that information to do selling without actually selling.
And add value to yourself, ultimately. That's what you want.
Absolutely.
This is adding value to yourself. All right, so we're going to open up the rooms. Here we go. There we go. Hey, Robin. Hey, Emilio, how are you?
Good, brother. How are you, man?
How you doing? Good, good. No,
Sorry
don't
for
worry.
calling,
It's
but-
never late. Don't worry about it.
Good, man.
Oh, actually, you know what? Isidore's here. Ooh, there's somebody I need to connect. Now this is really interesting. You didn't get a notification, right? Oh, there's people coming in. There's more people. There we go. Isidore. Sarah. I'm gonna put you with Raj. Where is Raj? 3. Hi, Isidore. You're muted, by the way. So everybody's muted. Everybody that comes into the breakout room is muted. So if you could, hey, yeah. Hey, Isidore, how are you?
I get this. I don't know.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. You can still participate, so don't worry about it. You just, next time you'll just do with the camera, or we'll figure it out. How you doing, Isidore?
Good, good. Yourself?
Good. Hey, listen, I need you to connect you with Raj Shankar. He needs security. He needs a quote for security.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put you in the room right now with him. Raj Shankar, room 3, okay?
Okay.
And that's what I do. That's what winning on Wednesday is all about, because you're connecting people. This attorney needed his services, and immediately he came in, and I just put them in the room together so they can, talk and have a conversation offline. So, how are you, Helen?
I'm good, a little stressed out. I don't know what's wrong. I tried to shut my computer down. I tried
It's
everything.
okay. It's
So
okay. But the
I'll
most
figure it
important,
out.
yeah, don't worry. The most important thing is you're here, so not a big deal. So tell us what you do. What do you do?
I am an executive and peer-to-peer coach.
Okay.
But prior to that, I have 30 years of experience as a CFO in the corporate manufacturing
Oh,
world,
cool.
mostly cosmetics.
Okay.
I built a startup, a baby organics company from $1 million to 50 million with the founders. And after all, I did all that. I said, I really have a lot to offer in the coaching space to teach people things I did wrong, things I did right. And that's what I do now.
It's funny. I had a client a long time ago. He did the labels for all the Revlon cosmetics.
Oh yeah, I worked for Revlon.
Yeah. So he did the labels for that for one of their products. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So no, it's really interesting. So that you're in that world. And I've also done business with the Long Island Consortium Manufacturers Group as well. So I know Jamie Moore. I don't know if he's still in charge of that, but
Yeah, I don't know them.
yeah. Where are
Baby
you based
Organics-
out of? Where are you based out of, by the way?
I live in Long Beach and I do most of my coaching. I
Ah.
go to my clients or we do Zoom.
Small world, because I grew up in Long Beach.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I went to kindergarten and in Long Beach High School. So I grew up all my life in Long Beach. I live in Oceanside.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, I
Yeah.
didn't know you were so close. I haven't lived here all my life, but 13 years now.
Wow. Where did you originally from?
I grew up in Levittown, on Long Island. I'm a Long Island girl. I went to Hofstra University and then I moved in Manhattan when I got my first big job. I lived there for about 5 years and then got married. And then I lived in various places with my ex-husband until we broke up and I moved to Long Beach.
Wow. Well, definitely, I would like to continue the conversation more. We just have a little bit more time. I want to give other people in this room a couple more time. How you
Sure.
doing, James?
Another day in paradise.
There you go. So anything so the question of the week today was and Helen, just so you know, we do questions of the week every week, just to engage and get a little bit more, so people get to know each other a little bit more. And one of the things is the question of the week has what piece of information have you learned from another member that you applied in your business, that you've learned? For me, I would have to say it's the podcast. I haven't I've learned this from other people, that've done this before, and I've been coaching and getting their acknowledgement and their information and being educated in how to do a proper show, so to speak.
And you're doing a great job of it.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, it's the people that help you. You have to have the support system, because you could do it yourself, but it would have been twice as long. You have to work smarter, not harder, basically. So there's anything that you learned from any other members? James?
Oh, I can go on and on. Yeah.
No, I know. No, what thing stands out of your mind from one of your members one of the WOW members that you learned? Because you've done a lot of one-to-ones with a lot of WOW members.
Well, again, still the most impactful one is my good buddy Joe Sorcelli.
Okay.
Basically, he's actually moved beyond just being a acquaintance to a friend to actually a mentor. So
Oh, wow.
really moving into absorbing his brand with aging issues management and
Okay.
using a lot of the attorneys that I'm talking with. I know helping meld my message with his, like actually absorbing his messages in a very positive and impactful way, to benefit the people I'm talking with. So it's, again, I've learned a lot from him. I guess there's not just one thing. He's been the most impactful member.
I see. How you doing? And I see your name, Kapila.
Yep, Capella.
Kapila, Jovia, right?
Yes, Jovia.
Oh,
Credit
Jovia.
Union.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ray is
Thank
my
God.
colleague.
Yeah, colleague. Yeah. And what is your title for Jovia? Or
I'm a business development officer at
okay,
business development officer
okay.
at
A lot of
Jovia Financial
yeah,
Credit Union.
business. Hold on.
Development officer.
Develop. Let me see if I hope I spelled it right.
Mhm.
AAP like
Yeah, you know what? I can't put the whole thing, so I'm gonna put Jovia C credit Jovia Financial CFU.
yeah, Jovia CU.
CFU or CFU.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or yeah, that's okay, cool. So how are you today?
I'm good. Thank
Good,
you. I
good. Thank
met
you
you
for
at
coming.
Top Golf.
Yes, yes. It was fun. It was good. You had a good time?
Yes, great.
Excellent time. Excellent time. So tell us a little bit what you do for Jovia.
Okay, so I'm the can you hear me
Yeah,
clearly?
yeah, we hear you. Yeah, yep.
Okay. So I'm the business development officer at Jovia Financial Credit Union. As you know, nowadays credit unions are coming out stronger than
Yes,
commercial banks.
correct.
What my role is that I do presentations and go to the companies, talk to their employees about our Jovia products and services that we offer, and offer them the competitive rates that are out there in market, explain them about all our products that we do and any kind of banking needs and services that they require, and then sign them up. It's a word out about Jovia also, in a way, marketing. I do table at the events
Oh, we got disconnected.
or events that comes out. So explain everything about my entire public. And now the best news is that we are
Oh,
Mhm.
Kapia, you're coming in and out. So no worries. All right. I think we're coming back. We got about 15 more seconds before we come back.
Well, I learned a few things last week.
Oh, you did? Oh, so this is not your
Yeah.
first time?
No, I've been a few
offering our
times.
services.
Oh, okay.
So Lisa, she's a career, I think, counselor or developer, and I've been trying to get into the libraries at Nassau County. Oh, are we back in?
Yeah, we're back. But no
Okay.
worries. So, yeah, welcome
No
back. How was
worries.
that? How was that, everybody?
Wow.
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 Okay.
Very
Wow.
good.
Hey, Tony, where's Tony Wayalaka? Tony is another board of advisors winning on Wednesday. How you doing, Tony?
Good, thanks. How you doing?
Good, good. Can you let the folks know what is the question of the week?
Yeah, sure. What's an experience that you've had with another WOW member or another networking experience where you you learned something to help you in your business, you learned something to help you impress somebody else, another networking opportunity, something along those lines.
Okay, so
Right.
here we go. We're gonna open up. What's going on, man? You're muted.
All right, brother. How are you, man?
Good, good, good. So you're enjoying this, man?
I love it, man. Are you kidding me?
Good, man. I'm gonna put.
My other call got canceled. I'm like, man, I gotta jump on this.
Good. I'm happy. Good. I'm glad that you got it. But let me move you to this room. Ah, name me co-host. I forgot. Ay.
There we go.
You got kicked out?
Well, no, I was kicking myself out because we had two board of advisors in the same meeting, and instead of hitting
Oh, yeah.
leave breakout room, I hit leave meeting. I'm like, "Tch."
Yeah, and I don't know if I can make Patty a co-host from here. I have to. Let me jump in the room. I'm gonna jump in
Okay.
there. I'm gonna make a room. I'll be right back.
Okay. There you are. You look like you have a slightly shaky internet connection.
Yeah, I think that's a problem. I don't know why. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm getting every other word from you.
Oh, that stinks.
Why don't you log off and come back in? Maybe that'll help.
Okay. Meryl, can you hear me?
Barely. You're apparently have a really bad Wi-Fi connection.
Let me turn the video off. Is this better with the video off?
Yeah. One of the things you may want to do is, can you go into rename and after your name, type what you do?
I need to get closer. I don't see that far.
Or if you'd like, I can do it for you.
I got it.
You may also want to put a space between first name and last name. For those of us who are dyslexic, we can pronounce your name in about 30 different ways at this point.
I know. Let's see. How's that?
Nope, don't see anything.
You didn't go?
Oh, there it goes.
Oh,
Renewable energy. Excellent. Excellent. Do
we
you
don't
do
have any-
solar?
Yeah, we do solar. We do LED lighting,
Nice.
POE, alternate financing as well.
Excellent. Very cool. Yeah, one of the guys I have in one of my other networking groups does this eco-friendly printing. So he works with a lot of sustainable people because he'll only print on recycled paper using soy-based inks, non-toxic toners,
That's
all of
awesome.
that. So he's always talking to people in the sustainability field, because you don't want to tell people you're into sustainability and then like not hand out your brochure on non-recycled paper.
Oh, of course. Totally with you 100%.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in fact, he got really busy recently because he was recently commissioned to do all the packaging material for Patagonia. So he's a little busy lately.
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah.
I would say, for real.
Yeah, he does a lot of small businesses, but he also, some of his clients are like the United Nations and some other
awesome.
very big companies. So
United
I felt,
Nations should be one of them. They're always, preaching and bragging about sustainability.
yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things, like he did my business cards for me and I felt guilty. I'm like, dude, it's 100 cards. I'm like, I'll put it in between 800 other things I'm doing.
That's how it works. That's
Yep.
That's how it works. That's great.
Excellent. Try your camera again. See if we can. Yeah, you're still looking like you're in the middle of Puerto Rico during the during the hurricane.
Oh my God. Let me turn it down there.
Yeah. No,
Crazy.
it's before I got an extender in my house, I had the same problem
There's
because,
three of them. We have 3 extenders in this house.
well, is someone currently streaming something off of Netflix?
Yes. Right in the
There.
living room.
There you go. Yeah, you just kind of ran out of bandwidth there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I produce commercial podcasts for companies, and
Oh,
one of my
really?
clients is a cybersecurity firm, and one of their podcasts were on, okay, great, some of your employees are working from home. A, how do you keep them safe from hackers? And B, how do you keep them safe from other family members? So if they're in a really important Zoom meeting and the kids are online at school and the spouse is
I know.
downloading Netflix or whatnot.
That'll do it. You know, it's funny. My other company, it's a media company,
Hmm.
and we do closed captioning services.
Hmm.
For broadcast, cable television networks, and
Yep.
we're just starting to get into the podcast,
Mhm.
and Netflix channels out there. It's
Nice.
crazy.
Oh
It's
yeah, no,
insane. Yeah.
I make sure all my podcast clients do transcriptions of their podcasts, because they also do some video podcasts. So then I take the SRTs off the transcript and upload them into YouTube.
Yep. It's a huge, it's a huge audience out there of deaf and hard of hearing people.
Absolutely. It's also ADA compliant. If you're showing your video on a website without either transcription or closed captioning, you're not ADA compliant.
Mhm.
So yeah, you can tell people not only is this a good thing, it's the law.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's for
Archer.
sure.
Sorry.
Hey, Archer.
Looks like everyone's coming back.
I mean, hiding because I got bad Wi-Fi over here.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, like I said before, I got the right kind of extenders. I'm in my mom's house, and if she closed the closet where the router was, I would lose connectivity. It's just like, leave the closet open. Oops, sorry.
Somebody sneezes, the whole freaking house goes out.
Yeah, that's
What do
pretty
you
much
do,
what
Archer?
So I help governments and corporations procure the goods they need to operate. So anything from fasteners, raw materials, component parts, I can get for you.
I gotta talk to you.
Spectrum of different manufacturers.
Welcome back, everybody. How was that?
Wow.
Very helpful.
Wow. Okay. Very helpful. Well, that's
Yes,
what
very
we want.
good.
That's what we want. Is Raj is another board of advisors. Raj, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Do you remember the question of the week?
Yeah, so the question of the week is, what have you learned from other WOW members that has probably changed your life or changed your life in the business world? Or if you're new to WOW, what have you learned as a general advice that may have changed you or helped you in the business world?
Okay, and here we go. Hi, Mark. You're muted.
Hi.
How you
Some reason I
doing?
got logged off.
It's okay. It's okay. It does happen. I always tell people sometimes because depending on your network, you may get bottleneck because you may have a lot of connections on your network.
Right.
Some advice I would say if your connection is intermittent or not connecting properly, I strongly advise to use your phone and putting your phone on turning off the Wi-Fi on your phone and just
Right.
letting the cellular data use on your phone. That usually helps and alleviates, and you get a more of a stable connection that way.
Okay.
Because it's going directly, you're not interfering or not getting bottleneck with like anything else that's attached to your network, because that just happens. A lot of because people don't realize that, like for instance, my family, I have like maybe 6 people in my household but they have separate devices, and now with Alexa and all these other devices that are in the household, they take up a lot of resources. Even if it's not being used, they're still draining information.
Yeah.
So that sometimes may slow down the connection. So how are you?
I'm doing okay. Actually, I saw a picture of you yesterday.
Oh yeah.
I was in Lynbrook at the barbershop.
Oh wow. Yes, Mark. That's my barber, and the barber. Mark has been cutting my hair since I was.
I saw him. I saw you. I saw your brother.
since I was 14, since I was 14 years old, and he cuts my son's hair. So it's crazy how, my barber, it's a family, and now it's generational. So it's pretty amazing about that.
The one on Sunrise in Lynbrook, right?
Yeah, there's someone said Simons, yeah,
Okay.
on Lynbrook. And I have to remind you, you are being recorded, so we are being live. So anything you say will be held against you in the court of public opinion. So, just be aware of that. I always say, people will judge you. So what you say. So, just, people forget sometimes because, we sometimes get caught in conversations that, it goes up. But I just want to know, as far as your business, tell us a little bit what you do and what are the type of people you like to connect with. Who are you looking to connect with in WOW?
Well, I'm going to move a little bit just so you can see that I work in the healthcare field as a board certified patient advocate. I passed my exam last April. So I'm now
congratulations.
certified in the field.
Awesome.
Target market is working with seniors, older adults and their families and people with disabilities, assisting them in navigating our health system with any issues or concerns, whether it's they're in the hospital and they need to go to a rehab, or they're in the rehab, they want to go home, they want to make sure they have systems and everything in place. Medical alert, home health care, companion, medications are organized, or the family is concerned about an elderly loved one and they need assistance going to the doctor, making sure that they ask the right questions, making sure that their concerns are being addressed. And they want someone to be with them and the family can't be. Also finding the right specialist or doing some research on a new diagnosis.
There's so many people I could connect you with. I don't know if you're aware of this, but we are going to start separate groups because we're growing and we're starting these focus groups. And one of the focus groups that we're starting is aging issues. So we'd love for you to be part of that group. I don't know. I mean, it makes sense, right? I mean, dealing with and do you know Vicky Eldner as well?
Yes.
Okay, so Vicky comes to this group, and I'm sure she's going to be part of that group. She's always helping out, but we're going to have a lot of other positive, great people in that industry. So what it makes it nice is that we have a very focused group in this other networking group, and that group is going to meet at another time.
Okay, that's good to know. Other health people in the healthcare professional industry or nonprofits or libraries where I could do presentations would be a good referral source.
So the question, we have some people that just came in. So there's people that know. The question of the week is: have you learned? Hi, Sandra. Hi, Kapila. Have you learned anything new from any other WOW member, or have you learned anything from another WOW member that has applied to you that you wowed somebody?
Yeah. Actually, they wowed me. Meryl, I'm going to say her name, Meryl Lauchner.
Yeah, Meryl Lauchner, yes.
She wowed me. Lisa Stroud Lawrence wowed me, and Craig Gillespie, all assisting me to be better and be more targeted as I launch my business.
Wow. See, that's a wow story.
Yeah.
Hey, Bill, how are you? Oh, you guys are muted, by the way. It's just so you guys know, anytime you guys come into the main room, you're always automatically muted. It's by default. So.
Yeah. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning to you all.
So Sandra, tell us, what have you learned from WOW? Have you learned what have you learned from other WOW members? How about that?
Oh, there's so much.
I know. But what sticks out of your mind? What is the one that kind of like, sticks out to you?
Okay, I'll say for sure that you, Juan Vidas, has stuck out. Yes, you have. Even though you're running so many business and you're in charge of, you do take the time to talk to people and to really understand what they do.
Yeah.
And you really try to help. And I think that's commendable.
And that's all I could do is just be an example to others, and in the hopes that the others could follow the same example and help out others. Because I think if everybody starts helping each other, I think we would live in a better world. Just saying.
Absolutely.
But unfortunately, a lot of people are too selfish and too whatever. But we're here to show them that it's possible and it's doable just by helping one another. Information, data, time, and caring, and showing love, basically, ultimately. So
there certainly is a lot of caring in this group.
And that's what it's all about. It's about caring, and I think I always tell people it's about the customer experience as well, because you think about right now, everything is becoming automated. Everything, you go to the supermarket, it's self-checkout. Like you don't have the interaction anymore, the experience, the human experience. And in a sense, yes, we're using technology here, but at the same time, we're still communicating. And I think it's really important that we can have the consistency and the frequency of communicating with people, because it helps us all, helps us educate us all, and it helps us promote our business, and we learn from one another.
Mhm.
How you doing, Bill?
I'm doing well. Yeah, I was on before, and then what do you call a handyman came over, so I might
Gotcha.
have to break away too.
So tell us, what have you, like, is something that you've learned from, with WOW, of other members? What have you learned?
So I feel I've developed a lot of good connections, and I'm not only talking business wise, but I indeed have become friends with several WOW members that obviously otherwise would never have occurred.
Gotcha.
So for me, it's been a great experience.
Excellent. And Ross, how are you, Ross? You still playing golf?
Hey, Juan, how are you? Yeah, always.
I know.
It doesn't stop.
A little bit of tidbit, just so you guys know. Ross was a former professional golfer. He used to play with Tiger Woods. He did.
Years ago. Yeah, well, I played against him in the Nationals during college. So yeah.
Not crazy? Yeah. And I had the pleasure to play with Ross. So, guilty by association. Yes, I played with Tiger Woods. It's a stretch. I had to stretch it, man. And I make it work somehow.
I have a Tiger Woods connection. I went to my cousin's bar mitzvah in Florida at the Inverary Country Club.
I know Inverary very well.
Okay, and he hooked me up with Tiger Woods' suite.
Oh wow. Well, welcome back, everybody. How's everybody? Let me mute everybody here. This is my favorite part of let me mute all here. Hold on a second. Want to do one more time. And this is my favorite part of this section, where we like to give recognitions and acknowledgement. Patty, would you like to give the rules and tell people about the rules?
Absolutely. So this is our WOW wave. We are growing, so we want to keep this short, but this is a time when we give shout outs to anybody that we've had a great call with, or that we've received a referral, or any kind of kudos. So what you want to do is you go down to your reaction button and click the raised hand if you would like to share about something to promote somebody.
Okay.
This is not a time to promote your business or events. Put them in the chat. This is just shout outs.
Okay, we'll start with Trevor. How are you, Trevor?
Well, thank you very much. I'd like to give a shout out to Paul Funkenbaum. He was in a meeting here with us, and we were discussing some of the things that we're doing. He happened to attend a meeting at a chamber, and they were actually having a discussion on one of the topics that we were talking about. And right next to him, there was a guy saying, "Oh, I'm right behind the 8 ball on this one. I wish I knew somebody to talk to." Paul, being the Paul who he is, looked around and gave a nudge in the side and said, "Hey, I know somebody. Would you like me to connect you?" So great. That's what it's all about. It's not making the relationship in the room. It's being memorable in the room as also. So thank you, Paul.
Thank you for sharing. Rich Byer, how are you, Rich?
I am well, thank you, everybody. Hello. I have a shout out for Joel Salmon. Thank you so much, Joel. You traveled into the city and made some time to meet with me, and he also showed up with one of his books, the other book that I didn't have, and autographed that for me. So wonderful to spend time with you. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you. Joel, tag, you're it.
Right back at you, Rich. Thank you so much for your time and generosity, and I love your energy. I appreciate you. And I learned about Seward. What was it? William Henry Seward and his Seward's Follies, right? So thank you for that synchronicity, and reading a book on Lincoln, and we happen to pass by Seward's statue while I'm reading about Seward in the Lincoln book.
Wow. That's all I have to say is wow. That's a wow moment. That's a wow moment. It's a wow moment. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. David, how are you, David?
I'm okay. How are you? All right. So I was at the over 50 fair last weekend, and I was trying to get some promo items done, and the person I was working with was putzing around, and so I thought about Sherry from WoW, and she got me. I don't know if this is gonna come. Why don't I see myself?
Well, we see you, so no
All right,
worries.
so
We
I
see you
wanted
fine.
to show, I don't know, this
Yeah, it's
one
okay.
show.
Yeah, the business
We
card.
have pads, and I always wanted a brain. She got me these brains, squeeze balls, and so that was great, and she got it done. So thank you,
Excellent.
Sherry.
Thank you. Sherry, you're it. Tag, you're it.
You're welcome, David. We also had a one-on-one when I delivered at the diner, and it was very nice meeting David, and I'm glad everything worked out. Thank you, David.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Next, we go to Lisa Straw Lawrence.
Hi, everybody. So I always love talking to Bill Sauls. He's a dear friend and a great professional. And he and I spoke about some opportunities. Maybe we could work together, refer each other. He's an amazing person, amazing professional. So I thank him for the connection and the always contact.
Excellent. That's what we love here. Janine, how are you, Janine?
I am doing well. Good morning, everyone. Wanted to shout out to Karen Shaw, the storyteller who also does your stuff. We had a one-to-one. I hired her. I have confidence in her. I'm going to show you guys the epic stuff that she's going to do for me. And yeah, you're just going to have to put up with me showing the books. Okay. So there you go.
Wow. Wow. Well, Karen, it's up to you, Karen. Now you're up.
Well, I was going to speak to Janine as well. We had a great one-to-one. We got to know each other, and I'm really thrilled to be doing her books. I also had a one-to-one with Sandra McCarty, and she remembered my tagline. She was saying whimsical, casual, formal. So I was thrilled about that. And the last but not least thing is I was on Norm's video podcast last night, and it's the second time, and they didn't disappoint. I mean, they're great interviewers, and Norm called me this morning with a referral. So it's a win-win.
Excellent. Thank you. Sandra, how are you, Sandra?
Yes, good morning to you all. And Karen, you're an absolute delight. Thank you so much for your generosity and your insight. Yes, you're indeed a storyteller. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. And then next we got to go to Jan. Jan, how are you, Jan?
Yes, thank you. Just wanted to say I had a great one-on-one with James Licata last week.
Okay.
Interesting guy, and intelligent and knowledgeable, and been around, like me, he's been around the block a couple of times, and definitely worth speaking to.
All right,
James, talk to him.
James, thank you. James, tag, you're it.
Wow, thank you so much. Yeah, I was going to shout out to Jan, beat me to it. It was a great conversation. Also, I had conversations with a number of people, including Joel. But my standout for the moment is going to be Janie, who actually did a little impromptu recording and created a little interview to post on me, while we're having the one-on-one. It says, oh, by the way, let's just record an interview you and publish it. So it's very spontaneous. It's
Wow,
very enjoyable that she did that. So
that's a wow moment. That's definitely a wow moment. Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you so much.
Next we go to Daryl. How are you doing, Daryl?
Hey, good, Juan. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a while. I did want to recognize Trevor, who I enjoyed meeting with, I think, 4 or 5 weeks ago. Him and I were talking about some other networking, and I found value in some of the relationships that have manifested from that. I'd also like to recognize Joel Solomon for having me on to speak about business. I enjoyed the conversation. Joel, as everyone knows, very easy to work with, a very down-to-earth guy. And Janine Bolin, I owe you an email, but she's great. I always seem to hear my name uttered from her lips, and I value that. So thank you.
Oh, thank you for sharing. Next, finally, we go to Robin. Robin, how you doing, Robin?
Hi, everybody. I just want to take this opportunity to do a shout out to the Board of Advisors your board of advisors for WOW. I'm in awe of all of you. I am appreciative of all of you. And everybody should really do a WOW wave to all of them. These people take time out of their busy days to do stuff for you guys. Really, truly, I'm appreciative of them. We could all use some work. So if anybody wants to help out, please, give me a shout out, give me a call, send me an email. And I thank you all for, for
And-
helping us out.
And that's another reminder, we are going to start groups. And the other thing is that the real estate group, marketing group. So if you're interested in being part of these groups, please let Robin I know, or the board of directors. And we would love to have these be part of these groups. These are focus groups. They're going to be outside of WOW. So they're more focused for marketing, real estate, and legal too. We're going to start a legal group as well. So we're starting separate group focus groups. Again, it's going to help us educate us, inform us, make us better salespeople, and connect us and make friends. Ultimately, we're here to make friends at the end of the day. We're going to get started with the Patty. Where's Patty? Patty's still with us? Yeah,
Yep.
Patty, do you want to instruct people how to go to the breakout rooms?
Sure. So we're going to choose our own breakout room. So go down to breakout, and if you click, I think you have the wrong one up there.
Oh, what did I do? Hold on.
Yeah, you have the wrong thing up there. So you're going to see all the rooms 1 through whatever. You
Hold on.
just click on whatever room you want to join.
I did it. I think I did it all backwards. Hold on a second.
Okay. Okay.
It was
So
like
if you hit expand all, it will tell you who is in each of those rooms. And if you want to jump on a room, somebody you want to talk to or would like to meet. And if you don't, then you may start your own room. So
Yeah.
just go down
Give
to
us-
breakout room.
Yeah, give us a second. We're going to restart again. But yeah, so when we do that, we're doing a reset. So there's a countdown clock. I hit that by mistake. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I don't see the expand all. on.
yeah, we'll just give it a second. So while we're doing this, and Robin, remember the question of the week, just to remind folks.
The question of the week is there something that you have learned from another WOW member or from somebody else that has helped you in your business, either close a piece of business or be able to share, that has surprised you?
Yep. Hold on 1 second.
The breakout room's out yet?
Yeah, we're gonna recreate these. Just what happened was that.
But you still don't have the one where they will do it on their own.
Hold on a second. Now it should be there.
There we go.
There we go. There was a little bit of a slight hiccup, so.
Yeah, that's
just
still not.
Scroll down.
Scroll down.
Not
It's there.
there.
Scroll down.
It's there.
Okay,
It's
it's a lot of people. There's a lot of people. That's the problem. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, but
We-
what you want to put is the rooms and let them assign. That's not the one that you want. You have all
Oh,
do you know?
let them. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
it should just say room 1 to 20, and then they can choose what room they want to be
Right
in.
now it's they're choosing to let the participant. You know what happened is the participants. So you just go with it. Go with the flow. You just go with it because right now I'll let the participants choose the rooms, which is different. This is different actually. It's a
I
lot
don't
different.
see the ability to get into the rooms. I mean,
We'll
I'm on
help
my
you. We'll
phone.
help you. Yeah, we'll help you. We'll help you. We'll help you. No worries. Everybody will go in a room. Don't worry. This is a good exercise. And this is interesting because what's happening is we're letting you guys choose the rooms. Before it was like automatically, I believe. I'm not sure how this is set up, but I must have hit something off. I have to double check why it's not going, but
You're not able to join them anymore.
okay. Yeah,
It
it's
says the breakout rooms
All
will
right,
close
so
in
you know
45
what?
seconds.
We'll do that next week. We'll iron out the details. For now, we're going to go automatically. So we apologize for the technical difficulties. Thank you for your patience and thank you for understanding. We do have hiccups. It does happen sometimes. Not perfect.
So you might want to hit random, and then people will just go.
Yeah. No, I know. We're going to do that right now. With the next round is just I thought I fixed it. I must have hit something, and it's very sensitive. You hit a check mark off, and since we go so fast, so quick, that I might have hit something by mistake.
That's okay. Blame the update.
Blame. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Blame the update.
No, it's all good. All right. Thank you for your patience, folks. Thank you for your patience. Here we go. All right. Let's recreate the rooms. We're going to do automatically. So hold on a second. Thank you for your patience, folks. We just had some technical difficulties. We're going to go to the breakout rooms. So Patty, what was the question of the week?
Oh, so the question of the week is, what have you learned from somebody in WOW that has helped you with your business?
Okay, here we go.
Something going on.
So. Hey, Sherry, how are you? Oh, you haven't joined yet.
I think it's my wife. Is doing pretty good. I didn't go anywhere.
Did you hold on? I'm going to try to put you in a breakout room. So hold on a second.
Thank you for your patience. Hard when you're not now.
Did you get a pop-up?
No, that's why it's good. It's 5 Smith car. If you hear me and then it won't come back to say, don't want to make crazy. You got enough. Bye bye.
Okay, I'm not sure what's happening, but I can't. I'm trying to put you in a room, and you're not going in the
Maybe the
room.
Wi-Fi.
Possibly, I think there might be
Wi-Fi.
some intermittent connection because. Okay, I think you're in now.
Hour.
Hey, Juan.
Ross, how are you?
Hey, is there any way to go into a room with people that I haven't spoken to? Like, it seems like all the rooms that I've gone to, I'm seeing the same people over and over.
The only way I could do is I make you a co-host.
Oh, okay.
Hey, hold on. Yeah. You could choose a room now. You could join.
Oh, okay, great.
Okay.
Thank you, brother.
No problem.
How do I? All right. So
Just click on the blue. Just click on the blue. Whatever you know. Anybody that you want to talk to.
Okay, so I just have to hit breakout rooms.
Yep.
And then hit.
And I'm only doing this because I like you.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Well, listen, I'd love to make these meetings a lot more often, but sometimes, I get so busy.
No, it happens. But you know what? Put it in your calendar. Put it in your calendar. If something pops up, you just join us at the last minute. You know we know we're always going to be here. We're not going nowhere.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So at
trust
least
me,
it's
I've been meaning to do this for a while.
Yeah, but if you put a reminder, and
Okay.
particularly now, just so you know, we have great sponsors like Jovia Financial Credit Union and other sponsors that
Wow.
are helping us. So, and Jovia is a $4 billion credit union with with over 200,000 members in Long Island.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
like I said, there's a lot of opportunities here, but you have to be consistent. But I get it. We all get it. There's business. But, if I were to tell you I have $1 million deal and you have to be here every week, would you do it?
Of course.
Yeah. So that's the way that, you have to take it sometimes. But
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do, but I also mess up the times. Like I thought everything was at 11:30, but I
no,
didn't
it's 11. Yeah,
realize
it's always
I
11.
didn't
Yeah,
realize
it's
that it
11.
started at 11.
Yeah, it's all right. And the other thing is too, another way you could help yourself is by inviting a guest or another friend of yours, your network, because when you're not here, if there's a need for your services, they could be your eyes and ears for you. So
Okay.
inviting your network of friends in here is like, it's like having a backup for you.
Okay.
You
All
gotta
right,
see it, you gotta work smarter, not harder.
All right, I'm trying to look through this thing here. Maybe I'll join one of these. I'm trying to see all these
Yeah.
people.
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay. All
right,
right.
man.
Thank
Talk
you.
soon.
Thank you so much.
Hi, Sandra. How are you?
I didn't mean to come in this room. I don't know what happened. I'm
No,
sorry.
we're the
Go
breakout.
back to my
No, we're breaking up. But remember, as a reminder, you could always do those one-to-ones and continue those conversations after the meeting. So, but no worries, we're gonna go to a different one. So you have more opportunities to connect with other people.
Yeah.
It's all about it's about connecting with people, So how you doing, Isidore? Good to see you. Norm, good to see you as well. Emilio, everybody looks good. Hey, Emilio, you look like you got a tan.
How you doing?
Good.
Good to see everyone.
Yeah.
I keep having issues with my Wi-Fi, so on and
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, you know what tends to happen is that sometimes it gets bottleneck, and what I recommend is turning your Wi-Fi off and leaving your cellular on, so you have a consistent connection. All right, so we have another round, and I believe I got everybody right. Did I call Robin? Oh, Glenn Haas, right? Glenn, are you still with us?
Yes, I am.
So what was the question of the week?
Question of the week was, what have you learned from WOW in terms of helping to grow the businesses of someone else's, of another member?
Okay.
Juan, I'm sorry if I may, just real quick. I gotta excuse myself. I have another meeting to get on to.
Okay, no
Pleasure
worries.
seeing
Yeah,
everyone.
see you guys.
And I'll talk to everyone.
All right, guys, take care. We'll see, and we'll go to the breakout room now. So. Cool. Hey, Diego, no worries, man. I'll see you. Hey, Ingrid, how are you? You're muted. Yeah.
I'm just trying to get into another group because the people I've been with I've been with a while, so I want to try this. So I'll see you in a few.
Yeah, no worries.
Did we just end?
You got kicked out?
Oh, I guess so. Yeah.
All right,
I
all right.
thought it said it was ending.
We got a couple more minutes. If you want to choose your rooms, I made you a co-host, so you could choose a room.
Okay, let me see.
And hit the blue button that says join.
Okay, can't see it. Hold on. Okay.
I'm good. I have to run, but I wanted to come back here and grab the chat before I left.
All right. You know what to do.
Yeah, I know what to do. I
love it.
always take screenshots of the people I'm in the chat room with, so I remember their faces, and then I go look for their contact info.
And this is being recorded, so maybe you could show folks tell folks how to do it. How do you do it? How do you normally do it?
Oh, I go down to the three little dots at the bottom of the chat.
Okay.
And click on that, and then it says save chat.
Mm-hmm.
And then I click on show in folder, so it actually opens up on my desktop. And then I open it up on the desktop, and I copy everything and paste it into my Word doc.
Okay, excellent. Well, welcome back, everybody. Heidi, do you want to tell the folks real quick on how to save the chat?
Sure, absolutely. For those of you that are the first time on this call, I know Janice is new. Make sure you put your contact information in the chat. And then to save the chat, you click on the three little dots at the bottom of the chat window. And it pops up a little thing that says save chat. You click on that. And then I click on where it says show in folder, and it opens up a folder on your desktop, and you can open that up, and there's your chat. That's how I do it.
So everybody, could you save your chat? And if you didn't save the chat, I will be emailing you so please make sure you put your email in the contact below. So I will be emailing the copy of the chat to you. So please do that. And that wraps it up for Winning on Wednesday. Thank you folks for coming, and I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Thank you, Heidi, so much. Thank you. And I'll see you guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you.